Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the mat and welcome back to Intuitive Moves. My name is Lana and I'll be guiding you through your practice today. Today we will be needing some blocks if you have some and a strap if you have one. If you don't have these, don't stress, we'll have workarounds, but if you have them, grab them now. With our strap, we just want to make sure it's in one big round loop. If you don't have a strap, just grab a towel or something long that we'll be able to strap over our foot towards the end of practice. But again, if you don't have it, don't worry, we'll find some workarounds. Today we'll be starting in a reclined butterfly, so having a lie down on your mat, bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop out to the side. If you have your blocks with you and that feels a little bit intense, we can bring those blocks underneath the thighs just to give you a little bit more support here. Just allowing yourself to land, taking any little adjustments, any fidgets, whatever you need to help you relax here. Maybe you walk the shoulder blades a step closer together. And let's just start to slow down the breath as we start to bring our awareness inward. With each exhale, seeing if you can soften into your mat a little bit deeper, allowing the earth to take your weight. Maybe just scanning through the body, noticing anything that might arise. Maybe it's physically, mentally, emotionally. Remembering that there's no right or wrong. Just taking note of anything that might come up. Reminding yourself that you have the power to let go of anything that's not serving you. Just allowing it to drift off with the exhale. And let's start to bring this awareness to the breath, observing how fast or slow the breath might be, how deep, how shallow. And today we'll be exploring our Viloma breath, which is a 3-part inhale and 1 big exhale. So as we inhale, we'll inhale, pause, and then exhale fully. I like to think of it as filling all 3 chambers, belly, ribs, chest, exhale fully. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, let's release all the air. Taking a big inhale in through the nose, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale fully. Keep that going at your own pace. And keep that going at your own pace, like steps working all the way up to your full inhale. And a slide all the way back down. And our Viloma breath is great for clearing the mind, finding focus. And they're even doing studies on our Viloma breath of how it can affect our blood pressure. Another 3 breaths, just like that. And once you've finished your 3rd exhale, come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. And throughout our practice today, we'll be exploring our solar plexus chakra, which is our Manipura, right in the belly area. And in Sanskrit, this translates to city of jewels. It's associated with the color yellow and the idea of being free to choose your path in any situation, being proud of your achievements, and being the master of your own destiny, to know where you're going and how you'll get there, to understand you have the strength to achieve your goals. The solar plexus chakra governs the fire element inside of you. It is your strength, your vitality, your ego, your willpower, your stamina, your inner power. It's the center where we get things done and find your sense of self. So throughout our practice today, I invite you to set yourself an intention. Maybe that is to do with our Manipura, our solar plexus chakra, or maybe it's something else entirely. And whatever your intention, just let it guide you through our class today. When you're ready, let's slowly bring those knees together. We'll hug them into the chest. Give yourself a big cuddle, maybe rocking around through the hips. And on your next exhale, we'll hold onto the knees, hug them into the chest and circle them away from each other for some nice big deep hip circles. All the way out and around, making it as big as you would like. And let's change directions. Knees go the other way, rolling towards each other. Another 3, 2. Last one, hug the knees into your chest. Take a big inhale and exhale to rock all the way up to a seated position. We'll find our way to a cross-leg position with our right on top of left. We'll take our right hand, pistol grip the big toe, left hand out for balance. Let's extend that leg in front of us. Maybe the knee is bent. Maybe you start to straighten through the back of the leg. If it's accessible, maybe you bend the elbow, pull it nice and close to the chest. We'll stay for another inhale here. And on your exhale, we'll take that same leg out to the side. Maybe you lift the butt cheek up off the floor if you need to. Hold for an inhale. And exhale to release that right foot to the bottom. Our left foot comes on top this time. Pistol grip the big toe, extend the foot to the front. Maybe you start to straighten through the back of the leg. Use that right hand for balance. Think of sitting up nice and high through the chest. One more inhale. Exhale to open out to the side. Maybe you lift that left butt cheek. Holding for another inhale. And exhale, bring the soles of the feet together, butterfly stretch. Let the knees knock out to the side, hold onto the feet, take a big inhale to sit up tall, and exhale to fold forward. 2 breaths here with each exhale. Maybe you fold that little bit deeper. 1 more inhale. And exhale to gently release, finding your way to a 4-point kneeling. Our shoulders are stacked directly over wrists, hips are over knees. For some cat-cows, drop the belly, open out the chest, look to the sky. And exhale to round out through the spine, look to the belly. Inhale, drop the belly, open out the chest. Exhale, round out through the spine. Option to keep doing exactly what we're doing. Option to explore some barrel rolls, bringing the chest down and around. Maybe it's wagging the tail, rocking the weight around, whatever feels nice. And I encourage you to close down your eyes here and just explore however your body wants to move today. We have another 3 breaths. And on your next exhale, make your way back to your neutral spine. We'll rock the weight over the fingertips, starting to grip into the mat, just warming up through the wrists here. 1 more rock forward, and then we'll walk the palms of the hands together, rocking the weight side to side. Seeing if you can stay active through the fingers. And last one, we'll walk the fingertips to face the knees and gently press the weight backwards. Only come as far as you'd like. Only a gentle stretch, nothing too intense. We'll stay for another inhale here. And exhale to gently release back to neutral. Let's kickstand the left foot out to the side. Our right leg extends long and we lift the right hand to the sky. So we're in a gate pose here, or modified gate or side plank. We'll take that top hand underneath, tap for the ribs, and inhale to reach it back up to the sky. We'll do 2 more like that. Inhale to tap underneath, and exhale to reach it to the sky. Last one. Inhale to tap underneath. Exhale to reach it up and hold. Press into that back foot, lift the hands up off the ground. Now we're in a gate pose. Our right hand down the leg, left hand up to the sky. Think of rolling that top shoulder open. We'll hold for a nice big inhale. And exhale, our left hand reaches to the front of the mat. Take that back foot, our right foot, to the front of the mat. We're in a twisted lunge. Let the hips drop down. Reach the right hand back. Think of rolling that top shoulder open as you find a nice stretch through the hip flexor, through the front of that back leg. Holding for another inhale here. And exhale, half splits, both hands to the floor, straighten the front leg, bend the back leg. We're looking to stop with the hips over the back knee. Maybe you flex the right toes back towards your face, finding a nice big stretch through the back of the front leg. We'll hold for another inhale here. Exhale, 4-point kneeling. That right leg goes back to meet the left. Hands are back under the under the shoulders. Let's find some modified push-ups. We inhale to lower, weight goes forward, elbow stays over the wrists, and exhale to press. We have 2 more like that. Inhale to lower, Exhale to press. Last one, shoulders stop in line with the elbows. And exhale to press. Really nice. Let's change sides. We'll kickstand out the right leg this time. Right hand stays down. Open the left hand to the sky. Think of pressing away from the underneath shoulder. Inhale to wrap the hand underneath. And exhale to reach it back up to the sky. 2 more. Inhale to wrap. Exhale to lift. Last one. Inhale, wrap. Exhale to lift and hold. Press into the back foot. Lift the hands. Let's find that side stretch. Left hand down your left leg. Right hand reaches all the way up and over. Roll the top shoulder open here. We'll hold for another inhale. And exhale, right hand to the floor, step the left leg to the front, low lunge, our left hand reaches back, letting the hips drop down towards the ground. Think of rolling that left shoulder open, reaching it all the way to the back of the mat, holding for an inhale, and exhale to straighten the leg, half splits. Straighten through the back leg. Find that nice big juicy stretch. 1 more inhale here. And exhale to release both knees back together. Let's tuck the toes, press the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. We'll just pedal out the feet here, bending 1 knee at a time. Maybe pulsing the chest towards the thighs, just exploring what this feels like in your body today. Another 2 breaths. And on your next exhale, we'll find stillness. Look to your fingers, walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. Hold on to the ankles, pull it in nice and tight for an inhale. Hold for the exhale. Inhale to reach your hands all the way to the sky, tall mountain. And exhale, hands to your heart, Samasthiti. Really nice. Inhale to reach the hands tall. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Hold onto the ankles, hug it in tight. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to a high plank. Let's shift the weight forward, shoulders beyond the wrists. Option to lower down to your knees. We'll lower all the way down to the mat for a count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Untuck the toes, baby cobra. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the head and chest up off the ground. Really active here, hugging elbows together, shoulders down towards hip bones. Squeeze your bum, your knees, and press the tops of the feet into the ground. Hold for the inhale. And exhale to relax back down. Hands stay where they are, cobra pose. Press into your hands, lift the chest and belly up off the ground this time. Holding here, let's bend the right knee. Maybe you look over the right shoulder. And inhale to lower all the way down to the ground. Other side, exhale, cobra, bend the left knee, look over the left. And inhale to lower back down. 1 more each side. Exhale over the right. Inhale, lower down. Exhale over the left. And inhale to lower back down. Let's tuck the toes, press back onto the knees, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's stay nice and active here. So we're active through the hands. Think of pressing the knuckle mounds into your mat and gripping into the mat with your fingers. Can you rotate your elbow creases to face the front of the mat? Pressing the chest towards the thighs and the heels down towards the ground. It's okay if the knees are bent. 2 more breaths here. 1 more inhale. Hold for the exhale. Inhale to rise up on the toes, big bend in your knees. Exhale, step, hop or float to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space, Samasthiti. 2 rounds of Surya A. Inhale to reach tall. And exhale, fold, let it go, hug it in tight. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, high to low plank, chaturanga. On your inhale, your back bend, baby cobra, maybe upward dog. And exhale, send the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. 1 more inhale. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, rise up on the toes, big bend. Exhale, step, hop or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, reach the hands high. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Last time down, following your breath. Inhale to reach. Exhale, fold, let it go. Really milk out that breath. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step it back, chaturanga, high to low. On your inhale, your back bend. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's stay here, 2 breaths. 1 more inhale. Hold for the exhale. Big toes are together. Inhale, right leg to the sky. 3-leg dog, make it nice and active. Inhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. And exhale, send it back, 3-leg dog. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, tiger curl, and hold. This time we step it to the right thumb. Lower the back knee down to the ground. Reach the hands to the sky. Low lunge, really working on pushing those hips down towards the ground, but staying active through the glutes, through the belly, and think of squaring the hips to the front. Let's hold for an inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Rotate over to the right hand side, twisted lunge. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, can we hook that left elbow on the front knee? And maybe you press into your hands to find that twist. If you're quite comfy here, maybe you fly your arms. Just be mindful that we're active through that knee. So the knee presses out to the right as the elbow presses into the knee. Really nice. Let's stay for another inhale here. Exhale, release the bind. Right hand reaches to the sky, same arm as leg. Left hand reaches down your left thigh. Stay strong through the belly. Maybe the hips go a little bit lower. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Our right leg sweeps back to the back of the mat. Keep it to the sky. Modified chaturanga, high to low plank. On your inhale, snake forward to your back bend, baby cobra or upward dog. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Let's hold here 2 breaths. One more inhale. Big toes together. Inhale, left leg to the sky, nice and active. Squeeze the bum, square the hips, square the shoulders. Tiger curl, knee to nose, hold. Exhale, send it back, 3-leg dog. Last one, tiger curl, hold. Step it to your left thumb, lower the back knee. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Strong through the belly, let the hips sink low. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, rotate to the left. Option to hook the elbow on the knee. Find your variation. Really active through the upper body. Think of twisting the right chest to the sky. Maybe you fly those arms. Let's stay for another inhale. Exhale, reverse lunge, release the bind. Left hand to the sky, right hand down your back thigh. Hold for the inhale. And exhale, both hands to the floor, left leg to the sky. Modified chaturanga, high to low. On your inhale, snake forward to your back bend. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog, 2 breaths here. One more inhale. Hold for the exhale. Inhale to rise up on the toes, big bend. Exhale, step hop or walk, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart, Samasthiti. Chair pose, let's bring the big toes together. Sink the hips down, hands go to the sky. Holding for a big inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, our right leg lifts up. Step it to the back of the mat. Lower the back heel down, warrior 2. Our eye gaze goes over the front middle finger here. Really actively pressing into that left knee and pressing the left knee out to the side. 2 breaths. Shoulders are over hips. Find your drishti, that point of focus. One more inhale. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Reach all the way forward, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand to left shin. If you have a block, maybe you place it underneath that left hand. Really think of rolling that top shoulder open, reaching it to the ceiling. Holding for another big inhale. And exhale, release all of your hands between your legs, wide leg forward fold. Rotate all 10 toes to face the side of the mat. We'll take a big inhale here. And exhale, pull your hands between your legs. Think of the crown of the head getting close to the floor. One more big inhale. And exhale. Let's release the hands, reach them to the back of the mat. A little bit of a fancy transition. We'll rotate to the back, keep that twist going until we're sitting facing the other way with our right leg on top. I'll spin around to face you, but our right leg should be on top of left. Can we take our fingers and pistol grip that right toe, reaching that foot to the sky, finding a nice stretch through the back of the leg for our heron pose. Maybe we open out to the side, just like we did in our warm-up. Let's stay for another inhale here. Exhale, relax that foot back down on top of the left. Arms reach out long, opposite hand to leg. So our right hand will go underneath the left. Eagle arms, option 1, hands to shoulders. Option 2, backs of palms. Option 3, fronts of palms. Can we lift the elbows in line with shoulders? Take a big inhale. Exhale to open through the heart, stay strong through the belly. One more big inhale. Exhale, release your hands. We're going back the same way we came. So if I turn around the same way as you, we reach to the back of the mat. Rotate all the way around to face the front. Step that back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart space, Samasthiti chair pose. Let's find the second side. Hips go down, hands go high. Strong through the belly, 2 breaths here. Maybe peeking down at the toes. Can you see your big toes? If not, shift the weight backwards. One more inhale here. Let's lift up the left foot, step it all the way to the back of the mat. Lower the back heel down. Warrior 2, we open out to the side. Nice big juicy bend in the right leg this time. Actively pressing that right knee out. Shoulders over hips, find your dristi. One more big inhale. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reach all the way forward. Right hand, right shin, option to find that block. Really think of rolling that left shoulder on top of right, reaching the fingertips to the sky. Let's hold for another inhale. Exhale, both hands release between the legs. Rotate all 10 toes to face the side. Big inhale here. Exhale to draw the crown of the head closer to the floor. Let's hold for the inhale. And exhale, release the hands. Keep them reaching to the back of the mat. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Our left leg is on top of right this time. Let's pistol grip that left foot. Reach it to the sky. Maybe opening out to the side. Hold for the inhale. And exhale, place it back down on top of the right. Opposite arm to leg. So our right hand goes underneath. Option 1, shoulders, backs or fronts of palms. Your choice, eagle arms. Big inhale here, strong through the belly. Exhale to open through the heart. One more juicy inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Let's reach them to the back of the mat. We rotate the whole way around. Step to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's make our way back down to dog. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step it back. High to low plank, chaturanga. On your inhale, your back bend. And exhale, send the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Option to stay here, option to bring the knees nice and wide, reaching the fingertips forward for our child's pose. Can you lift the elbows up off the ground? Hug the shoulders down to the ground. Find that breath, maybe your ujjayi breath. Slight constriction in your throat to find that audible sound. 3 more breaths here. One more inhale. Hold for the exhale. Let's make our way back to downward facing dog. Active through the hands, send the hips to the sky. Little bit of strength before we get started. Inhale to rock the weight forward to a high plank. 1 chaturanga push up. Exhale, lift. Send the hips back to the sky. We have 1 more like that. Inhale to come forward, lower down. Exhale, press and hold. Right knee into the chest. Hold. Send it back. Other knee into the chest. Hold. Send it back. Last one, right knee into the chest and hold. Step it to the right thumb. High crescent lunge. Reach the hands to the sky this time. Lifting that back knee up off the ground. We're active all the way down to the back heel. So a nice big bend in that front knee. Squeezing that left knee into the thigh. Strong through the belly here. Find your dristi. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, rotate to the right over that front leg. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, can you hook that elbow just like our warm-up? On your next exhale, press into the hands. Can you get that left chest to face the sky? Maybe you fly your arms. Let's hold for the inhale. Exhale, warrior two, release the bind, drop the back heel. Arms will mill all the way up and over. Nice big bend in that front knee, looking over the right fingers. Hug the heels together. 2 breaths. One more inhale. Hold for the exhale. Inhale to straighten the front leg, reach all the way forward. Right hand to your shin, maybe a block, left hand to the sky. If you want more, can you pistol grip that front big toe? Press the toe into the ground as you pull back. So toe presses down, hands pull back. Maybe you look to the sky. 2 breaths. One more inhale here. Exhale, release the hands, wide leg forward fold, all 10 toes face the back. Same transition as we did before, keep walking to the back, spin all the way around, left leg is on top of right. We pistol grip that left foot, lift it up to the sky, heron pose. Option 1, we stay here. If you want to try compass pose today, we swap hands, right hand pistol grips the left toe, our left hand reaches between the arm and leg. We lift up that left butt cheek, our knee goes behind shoulder, hand goes to the floor as we start to extend through that left leg. It's okay if you can't extend it. We'll get there eventually. A nice pretzel pose here. We love turning inside out. One more big inhale. Exhale to release that left foot to the front of the mat. Right hand to the floor. Let's pop up onto that underneath knee. We're back in our modified side plank. We'll hear at the beginning. Let's take a second to recover here. One big inhale. Exhale, can we step that left foot to the back of the mat? We're in like a superhero pose, just as a transition. We'll pick up the back knee, drop the back heel, warrior two. We've been here before. Find 2 breaths. One more big inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow meets knee, back hand bowls down. Nice long line from the fingertips to the back heel. Always option to go a little bit deeper, maybe a half bind, internally rotating that top hand. Maybe a full bind, or maybe just reaching down to a block. Remembering wherever we are, we're rolling that top shoulder open. So we're not dumping into the elbow. We're not rolling the chest forward. Really think of opening the left chest to the sky. One more big inhale. Exhale, release your bind, straighten your front leg, look to the front of the mat. Option for crow pose, let's step that back leg forward. If you're coming into crow pose, go for it. If not, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart space, Samasthiti. Let's make our way back down to the mat. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step it back, high to low plank. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. One more inhale. Holding for the exhale. Let's find our push-ups. Inhale to rock forward to a high plank. Lower down. Exhale, press it up, down dog. We have one more push-up. Inhale to come forward, lower down. Exhale, press it up and hold. Left knee into your chest, hold. Exhale, step it back. Right knee in, hold. Exhale, step it back. Last one. Inhale, left knee in and hold. Step it to your left thumb. High crescent lunge. Let's reach those hands to the sky. Exhale to sink nice and deep. Rise up on the back toes. Squeeze that back knee in towards the thigh. We're really strong through the belly here. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Rotate to face the left side. Option to stay here, option to hook the elbow. Can we press the hands in line with the sternum? Maybe you fly your arms. Remembering that left leg is active, so press the left knee into the elbow. The elbow presses back. Holding for another inhale. Exhale, warrior two, release the bind, drop the back heel. Arms will mill all the way up and over. Nice big bend in the left knee. Actively pressing that left knee to the left-hand side. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Let's inhale to reach forward, triangle pose. Left hand to your shin, right hand to the sky. Find your variation, maybe a block. Maybe you pistol grip that big toe. Add that push-pull resistance, toe to the floor, pulling back with the arm. Roll the right shoulder on top of left. Reach the fingertips high. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Wide leg forward fold. Let's keep that transition going. Hands to the back. We keep rotating all the way around, sitting on our bums. Right on top of left. Right hands pistol grip that right big toe. Bring it to the front. Option one, we stay here. If you'd like to try compass, left hand pistol grips the right toe. Right hand between the legs. Hook the knee on the back of your tricep or shoulder. Right hand to the floor for balance. Over time, let's start to straighten that right leg. Think of pressing the chest through. Compass pose. Are you still breathing? One more big inhale here. Exhale, release that top foot to the front of the mat. Pop up onto that underneath knee. Reach that top hand high. Let's recover here for a moment. One big inhale. Exhale, your back leg, your right leg steps forward. Superhero pose. Just as a transition, can we lift that back knee, drop the back heel? Warrior two. We windmill all the way down and around. Find your breath here. Shoulders over hips. Actively pressing that right knee out to the side. Let's hold for the inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow meets knee, back hand bowls down. Nice big long line from fingertips to back heel. Roll the top shoulder open. Strong through the belly, don't dump into the elbow. Option to stay here, option for a half bind. Maybe you come a little bit deeper, your choice. Wherever you are, roll that top shoulder open, maybe you look to the sky. 2 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release your bind, straighten the front leg. Our back leg steps forward, forward fold or crow pose, your choice. If you're in crow, take your time. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, high to low plank. On your inhale, your back bend, and exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Let's find 2 breaths here. One more big inhale. Hold for the exhale. Inhale to rise up on the toes, big bend. Exhale, step or float to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Samasthiti. Let's come into a bit of a balance. Option to use your strap here if you would like to. We come into a hand to big toe pose. So option 1, we reach that right hand out, the foot comes to the hand. If that's a little bit intense, let's take a strap underneath that right foot, and again, extending it to the front of your mat. If you don't have a strap or that just feels a little bit uncomfortable, hugging the knee into the chest rather than the foot. Wherever you are, we roll that right shoulder back. We're really strong through the belly here. Squeeze the bum, squeeze the underneath knee for balance. Once you've got your balance, let's open that leg out to the side. B. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, eye gaze over the left shoulder. Stay strong through the belly, through that bottom knee. One more big inhale here. Exhale, bring it back to the front. With control, release the strap or the foot and lower it down to the ground. Let's find the other side. Option 1, hand to big toe. Option 2, strap around the foot or holding onto the knee. Left leg reaches up. Right hand to your hip for balance. Let's not try to just wing it. We're active through the belly, the bum, and we hug that knee into the thigh. Left shoulder pulls back. Big inhale. Once you've got your balance, opening out to the side. Maybe your eye gaze goes over the right shoulder. Let's stay for an inhale. Exhale, leg comes back to the front. With control, release the tension, lower the leg down. Really nice, shake it out. Let's flush it all out with 1 round of Surya A. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale, fold, really milk out that breath. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, chaturanga, high to low plank. On your inhale, your back bent. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog, 2 breaths. One more big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise up on the toes, big bend. Exhale, step, hop or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, reach it high. And exhale, hands to your heart. 2 breaths here. One more inhale. And exhale. Let's make our way back down to dog. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, high to low plank. On your inhale, your back bend. And exhale, hips to the sky. Down dog, 2 breaths. As we start to slow down our practice, slowing down your breath, taking back control. Let's inhale to rise up on the toes, lower the knees down to the ground. Thread the needle, our left hand will reach high. Exhale, thread it underneath the right. Our left shoulder meets the ground. Our right hand can stay where it is. Maybe it reaches forward, or maybe you find that half bind reaching up and over to the left thigh. If you want more again, can you extend that right leg out to the side? Let you twist that a little bit deeper. Maybe you play around with floating it up off the ground. 2 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release the bind and release the knee. If it's lifted, we'll pop back up to 4-point kneeling. Let's change side. Our right hand reaches to the sky this time. And exhale to thread underneath, shoulder meets the ground. Our left hand can stay where it is, reaching forward, or finding a half bind, your choice. An option to extend that left leg out to the left. Wherever you are, finding that rotation, looking to the sky, 2 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release the bind, release the knee. Let's pop back up into 4-point kneeling. We'll wiggle all the way onto our bums. Let's make our way onto our back. If you've got your strap with you, just keeping it by your side. And if you have a towel or something like that, keeping that near you as well. Let's come into a bridge pose here. So feet are on the floor. We'll lift the hips to the sky. Hands come underneath you. Maybe we walk those hands together, interlace the fingers. Shoulder blades take an extra step together. And we squeeze the bum to press the hips to the sky and the chest to the back of the mat, keeping the knees facing the front and your pinkies on the floor. If wheel pose is in your practice and you'd like to explore that, go for it. We're holding here for another 3 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale to release the hands. Slowly roll down through each vertebrae. If you're in wheel, coming down nice and slowly. Let's hug the knees into the chest as your tailbone touches down. Maybe taking a little wobble, rock, whatever feels nice. Let's find our strap or the towel, whatever you have available to you. We'll extend our right leg to the sky, place the strap or the towel underneath that top leg. Our left leg extends long. We take a big inhale, and on the exhale, apply some gentle pressure as you pull that leg towards the chest. So we're finding a little bit of a push-pull again, so that left foot's kicking towards the sky, and our hands are pulling it down nice and deep. Big inhale. Exhale, maybe you pull a little bit deeper. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale. Exhale, can you pull a tiny bit deeper? Big inhale. Exhale to release the tension. We'll keep our hand on the strap or the towel. Take that right foot out towards the side. You can hold on to it with your right hand, or if you have a strap and the left hand feels a little bit more accessible, then go for that. As the right leg comes out, our left hip is staying down, so try not to lift the left butt cheek. 2 breaths. One more inhale. And exhale to gently release, bringing that foot back towards the sky. Let's lift the left leg, change foot. Our right leg releases to the floor as that left leg goes to the sky. Let's do that same thing on the other side. Take a big inhale. Exhale to pull the leg a little bit closer to the chest, finding that push-pull resistance. Big inhale. Exhale to pull a little bit deeper. Can we do one more big inhale? And exhale to pull deeper. Holding for the inhale. And exhale to release the tension. Left leg out to the side. Right hip stays on the mat. Left leg is extended out to the left. Our right leg is reaching forward. 2 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale as you come all the way back to center. Let's take the strap off the foot. Release the legs down to the mat. Let's hug both knees into the chest again. Give yourself a big cuddle. And when you're ready, happy baby, let's extend the feet to the sky. Hold behind your knees, your ankles, your feet or toes. Think of hugging the knees into your armpits, but press the tailbone down to the ground. So we're actively pulling that lower spine down. Option 1, we stay still. Option 2, we kick the feet into the hands, have a little bit of a play. Maybe you straighten one leg to a stag pose. Maybe you straighten both legs to a straddle, whatever feels good. Again, just having a little bit of a play, keeping that tailbone down. 2 more breaths. One last inhale. And on your next exhale, let's make our way to Shavasana, allowing the legs to go long, taking up as much space as you would like to, taking any little fidgets, any itches, anything that might be annoying you, sort it out now so we can find stillness in Shavasana. Allowing the feet to drop out to the side, relax the kneecaps, the glutes, any tension in the shoulders and the jaw. Maybe coming back to the theme of our practice today, our Manipura, our solar plexus chakra. As we start to find stillness here, can you think of 1 or 2 things you're really proud of yourself for? Maybe that's in your yoga practice or maybe something else. Let's take one more big cleansing breath together here. Taking an inhale in through the nose, feel the lungs, feel the body. Open your mouth side out. Shavasana. Without moving your body, just observing yourself here. Noticing any sensations that might be arising, any thought patterns. When you feel ready, slowly introducing some little movements. Maybe they're hip circles, maybe they're ankle, wrist circles. Maybe you find a full body stretch, reaching the hands over the head, pointing the toes, arching the back. So allowing yourself to wake up naturally. Maybe that's hugging the knees into the chest, rolling over to your favorite side, whatever feels good. And when you're ready, let's slowly make your way up to a seated position. We'll meet with our eyes closed or gaze softened. Let's bring the hands to the heart. Allow the head to bow to the fingertips. Thank you so much for choosing to flow with me today, moving your bodies intuitively and honoring this ancient practice of yoga. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, any feedback, please let me know below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on the mat.